Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Sophia and sorry that I disappeared. But I'm back and I want to tell you where I disappeared off to. Basically, I have two businesses. All the Nectar is my catering company where I make Southern Californian people grazing tables and grazing boards. And then what I was really nurturing was my new business called the Graze Academy, which is basically an online platform for people in this industry to learn tips and tricks and how to make their business legal, how to prep the right way, how to save their time, how to charge, and literally all the questions that you have, I answer. And if I don't answer them in my online course, which is called Board to Business Blueprint, available now, then I answer it in coaching. So the good thing about the Graze Academy is that it is an online community of people and there's a private Facebook group with people all over the world. And I know you're thinking, but wait, a bunch of people learning how to do grazing tables, doesn't that make my competition just skyrocket? Absolutely not. It doesn't. I mean, yeah, there's more. Actually, it's in your benefit. There are more grazing table people and caterers around you, but the more people, the more demand there is for this service. So it works out in both of our favors. And I don't teach people how to be like Olive and Nectar and do what I do. I teach them what works for me and how to find their own flavor and their own brand. I also emphasize on how to make your business stand out is honestly you. You are your brand, you make you stand out. There are people who do this business and they'll email a client who reaches out and it's like, hi, I found your business online. How much do you charge per person? They'll write back 20 per person. And then they let their auto signature fill it in and they send. Guess what? That's not very warm and they might not get that deal. And then there's other people that get that question, hi, I found you online. How much are you per person? They say, hey Amanda, thank you so much for reaching out. What platform did you find us on? Was it Instagram or Facebook? We'd love to be a part of your event. What are you celebrating? Our prices start at $20 per person, but I'm happy to get a customized quote for you. Would you like to jump on a call? So there's those two ways, and it can be from a simple email to a thank you card at the end of your event. Because some people, they style an event, they say thanks, bye-bye, and then there's people that have a thank you card ready to go. They give it to the client, thank you for hiring me, and then they send an email following up. Your daughter's wedding was so beautiful. Thank you so much for choosing Olive and Nectar. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. If there's anything else I can get you, or if you have any feedback for us, please write me a review or whatever it is. And then you have a client forever. Because there's those ways that you, as your brand, can act. You're not just hiding behind your logo. You have to be really presentable and you have to be personable. So those are two very important things you gotta be in order to stand out. And there are plenty of events to go around. Every year someone has a birthday. Every year several people get married. Every year someone's having a baby, someone's celebrating something. There's a party, there's a housewarming party, and there's, guess what? Real estate. There's open houses that want a swanky grazing table to match their mansion. So there's completely like so many different opportunities for you to book clients, capitalize on this industry because it's trending, so why not, and bring your personality. You know there are like, I don't even know how many florists there are, but once upon a time there was only one florist, and then someone's like, oh wow, that's really cool. And then someone else does it. And then another person sees them do that for a wedding. Then a billion people do it. And then other people see that they're making $10,000 or whatever it is on a wedding. And then more people do it. But guess what? The industry of flowers, it's not saturated because of this reason. They bring their self to it, and every different floral arrangement has their own look. So when I say find your flavor, it's kind of like a florist. They find their signature floral arrangements, whether it's a color, whether it's chaotic the way they make it, whether it's the way they utilize their baby's breath or pampas grass or whatever it is. Everyone has their signature item or a signature look that they do. Same with photographers. You hire someone to do your wedding engagement shoot or whatever. You basically pick a photographer that you like because of the vibe that they give off. So if it's basically the way they filter it, the way they shoot in sunlight, the way they shoot with, I don't know, sometimes they put those like pantyhose over the lens and you like that look. Everyone has something different. So basically you wanna find your vibe and your table. I tell you my tips and tricks and what works for me, and then ways for you to find your flavor. So that's just one part of the Graze Academy. And then another cool part is that after you take the Board to Business Blueprint, you basically have access to all the videos forever. There's a mini podcast in some of the modules, and you're part of the private Facebook group, which is an online community of people, like I said, that are doing what you're doing. So the support is always there. I'm always there, and you can always jump on a coaching call with myself or post in the Facebook group to get any questions answered. So it's kind of like when you go to college or you go to like an acting school or something, and then they're like, okay, go be an actress. You're like, okay, thanks. And then what? Like when you go to your audition, you're like, oh, I forgot what to do when I'm supposed to cry. What am I supposed to think of? Like, you don't have anyone to call. Yeah, you might have to set up a coaching or maybe a month of training again, but you don't want to go back. So in order to go forward and you want someone to hold your hand, you either need a coach or you need an online community of people. So that's what the Graze Academy does. It doesn't disappear after you take the Board to Business Blueprint. The Graze Academy is there like forever. So if you guys want to hop on a 15-minute free consultation with myself, we can get one of our team members to set that up for you. And I hope you guys get crazy with me this year. 2020 is the time to get things rolling. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon.